Good morning, church. You're welcome to the Open Heavens by Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Today's date is the 5th of March, 2021. And our title for today is The Prayer of Agreement. The Prayer of Agreement. Memorize. Again I say unto you, if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. That's found in Matthew chapter 18 from verse 19. Our Bible reading is taken from Ecclesiastes chapter 4 from verse 9 to 12. And it reads, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone, when he falleth, for he had not another to help him up. 11. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken. Today's message. There is something very powerful about praying in agreement with someone else. It is something that beats all my mathematical reasoning. For example, Leviticus chapter 26 verse 8 says, And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. If I am to analyze this passage mathematically, when 5 chase 100, it means that they are chasing them at a ratio of 1:20. In other words, 1 chases 20. Thus, you would expect that 100 would chase 2,000, 100 people multiplied by 20. However, they chase 10,000. That is 5 times each fellow's initial capacity. There yet another stronger dimension of prayers of agreement. Jesus talked about it thus. Again I say unto you, that if 2 of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Matthew chapter 18 from verse 19 to 20. From what Jesus said in the passage above, if you have been asking him for something just by yourself, and he has been ignoring you, when you find someone to join you in a prayer of agreement, he will certainly answer. When believers come together in one accord to pray, the heavens are opened. A very good example is what happened at the upper room in Acts chapter 2 from verse 1 to 2. Another example is when the believers came together to pray for the release of Peter from prison. When believers are really in agreement, not that 2 of them are quarreling, but that they are in real agreement, God moves. Probably the best way to put the prayer of agreement into action is when you come together to pray with your spouse. Since the covenant between you two is stronger than that which you have with anybody else, then your prayers of agreement would carry tremendous power. Action point. Find a fellow believer to pray with, preferably your spouse, if you are married, and ask God for something only He can do. Praise the Lord. Thank you for reading with me. God bless you. Bye.